Hey guys, if you're an e4 player, you probably meet the modern defense quite often. So this is where after you play e4, they play intermediate g6, they're going to fianchetto their bishop on g7, develop the knight. So similar structure to like the King's Indian defense against d4. So I've pulled this up in the chess.com Explorer, and normally what happens here is I'll play d4, and I've got a reasonable record against that. 200 games of 151%, but still that's not fantastic. Let's look at the overall average against g6. Yeah, 52% on average. So that's okay. But then I have won more games than I've lost in general. However, Grandmaster Simon Williams, who I'm sure is one of everyone's favourite YouTube chess creators, has come out with a course called the Harry Attack. And I haven't actually checked it out. I think he's also written a book on it as well called the Harry Attack, which is basically throwing your h-pawn against the modern defence. So, in this game just now, opponent's rated 1537, and I'll show you what happened. So he got the modern, and I thought, okay, well I'm going to play d4 anyway, because why not grab the centre, yeah? Opponent fianchettos the bishop, and I just think to hell with it. Off you go, Harry. Okay, and he's actually turns out to be quite an annoying little bugger. So we have d6. I push him on again, because here, for example, if they take, I could even just take back with the queen. I'm targeting f7. This could be really quite uncomfortable. Okay, I'll take. We trade off rooks. So now his bishop's in a weird position in the corner, and this is no modern defense. This is the point, right? I develop my bishop centrally to help defend this pawn on d4. He brings out his knight. I bring out my knight to c3 to defend this pawn that's under attack. Bishop comes out, f3. Why not with tempo? Bishop runs away again. Okay, centralize my other bishop, lock the center. Okay, see, he has to get castled this side now because there's no way the king's going over there. His knight now, this is actually a good move. And I completely messed up because I thought he was attacking this pawn here. Right. But there you go, that's just the way my brain's working at the moment. So not the best move from me. He takes, and I get this like central pawn majority. Lots of pawns on light squares here. Obviously completely locked center as well, closed down. Brings his knight around. I'm getting ready to castle, pushes a pawn, castles, knight comes in. I ain't even bothered. Do you want to trade? Yeah, let's trade horses. Bit of horse trading goes on. Okay, but you're definitely not a modern position for sure. Okay, king b1. I just wanted to play king b1 anyway. I've got no c pawn. I don't want any kind of nonsense of that. I don't know what the queen's doing over there. Honestly, I don't. King comes here. Now drop my bishop back. Why? Well, I'm pulling back the bowstring to put the queen as an arrow in there to shove her in here and hopefully checkmate my opponent. Queen goes there. Does he fall for it? Of course he doesn't. So now my rook comes over to c1. We are lining up all of our pieces for an attack. This is the point. He now starts to counter on the king side, and I'm threatening to come in here. I noticed that I could actually capture here or here now. I couldn't have taken with the queen on the previous move because this pawn is not pinned because my knight's still in the way, right? So I have to move the knight first. Now I can take on b6. He can't recapture with the pinned pawn. Takes my knight though. I come here though with check. Check again, recapturing the piece. So we're doing okay. We're all doing okay. But it's a question of, and the nice thing about this check is as well, the king can't retreat there, so the king's going to have to come back. Back he comes. And now I decide to chase this bishop, which is a bit odd. Really didn't need to do that. There is actually mate in 9, according to the fish here. Okay. And then he puts his king there, which is bizarre. So my bishop now flies in with check. King hides there. I give check, king comes back here. Again, I don't want that king to escape to the king's side, so queen in here forces him back here. And now I kind of figure out what I'm supposed to be doing. And I decide I have time to lift my rook. Because quite honestly, his queen can't do any serious damage Down there, he starts to run with his g-pawn, it's not enough. There, and bang, checkmate. There you go. Dismantling the modern defence with the help of Harry. And I think I'm going to go over right now and check out the short and sweet version of the Harry attack on Chessable. Maybe you should too. Okay, thank you for watching. See you later.